Hello, Godly Seers. This is Godly here. Happy Sunday. So today I'm talking about people that are in situations where you've helped a lot of people, but it doesn't seem like any of the people that you helped are helping you back. I just remembered some time back, I've got a person that really helped me, that played a very big role in my life. A very long family friend to my parents to begin with. They did so, like, I won't say maybe they did so much to me, but they played a very crucial role in my life at some point when I was growing up. So later on, we were talking on the phone after I hadn't spoken to them for a very, very long time. So when I got to speak to them again, they were like, oh, Godly, I have this issue where the people I help never help me back. They go and forget about me. Even she feels like I've made it in life. I don't know how. Someone may think that I've made it in life, but she's like, oh, you just forgot about me. You don't check on me. You don't support me financially. And then she started talking about all the other people that she's supported. A lot of people have gone through her hands, have gone through her house. She's played a major, role in their lives, and then they just, disappear, according to her. So I looked into this. I tried to give her, some words of encouragement at the time, but then as time went by, I think the distance grew again, and all that kind of stuff. But this particular situation made me think there's a lot of people in this kind of category, or in this kind of a situation, or trapped in this kind of cycle. You are a very, very nice person. You're always helping people. Your hands are always open wide to help anybody that comes into your life, anybody that is suffering. But what you don't realize is that in as much as God has given this good heart of helping others, the reward for you was never meant to come from the people that you helped. And I think this is why we're even encouraged to help people that in reality they may never be able to pay you back. Because every time you're helping people with the mentality that, oh, they will do something good for me sometime or whatever, you've already started on the wrong foot. Because I personally don't believe that that's how it works. If the person you ever did good for is able to eventually, pay you back good, fair enough, we all hope for that. But when your life hangs on it, I think that's a very bad mindset, and you're setting yourself up for to be what's the word, disappointed, basically. So when we help people, personally, I believe that obviously we have sowed a very good seed, and God eventually opens doors for us. The people that come to help us back may not be the people that we helped in particular. So this particular person, I believe that some of the things that she was doing in my life, my mom sowed a very crucial seed in the life of her family members, in her own life. She was there for her family. She did so much more actually than this person ever sowed into my life. So I may not be the person that ever sowed into her own life, but my mom sowed a seed. You see, my mom sowed a seed in her own family. At the time, the seed wasn't necessarily sold towards her. It was towards her relatives. And then in return, somewhere down the line, at the turn of events, she ended up, helping me out as well. But my mom in particular, she's not someone she would have been able to help. She didn't live long enough for her to maybe pay her back for the things she did for her family. But then again, going back to what I was saying, it's just fortunate even though my mom did some good for her family, that she was able to, pour into my life. Most of the time it doesn't even work out like that, and that shouldn't be that maybe she's paying back for what my mom did specifically for me. The point I'm trying to make here is this: when we help people, most of the time the help will come for us, but not necessarily through those people. The people that help us may come from somewhere else, but we fail to see it because all of our eyes are on the person that we helped. You've made it in life now. You should be able to do this for me. I did it for this for you. When you help somebody, first of all, it doesn't mean they owe you their life. There are some people that owe because they did something for you. It's like, oh, you owe them. You have to pay back with your own life. They're constantly on your neck to remind you, oh, I did this for you. You've been nothing without me. When you have that kind of mindset, people will disappoint you time and time and time again, because what you're doing, you're sowing a seed into someone's life, or you're doing the good into someone's life, and you're expecting them to pay you back. But your reward should come from God. You see, even though they never rise up to help you, Someone else will help you. God will use someone else to help you. God will use someone else to help your children. We should, if someone, comes back and blesses us, fair enough. You see? But sometimes it does not work like that, and that should be okay. Don't be helping people and looking to them for a reward and going around saying things that, oh, I helped her, I did something that I made them, they didn't help me, they're not helping me. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Your reward is supposed to come from God, because let me tell you something. Some of the things that you do for people, they can never pay you back enough. And even if they paid you what they paid for you, what they pay you might never be equal to the amounts and the time you put in, the sacrifices you made to help them. But when God pays you back, like there's a way God says thank you, like no man can ever be able to do that. When he says his thank you to you, when he rewards you, no man will ever be able to match that. So when you do whatever good that you do into someone's life, look to God for the reward. Let them go, release them, let them be. But when you're becoming, upset with them, you're becoming resentful, you always have them on your mind, you even start saying things like, oh, I'll never help people again because the people that I help, they never help me back. It doesn't work like that. Let them go, let them be. Your reward will come from God. God himself will say thank you to you. God himself will it's like you've lent it to God. You see, you're borrowing, or you're renting to God. Like the good deed that you're doing, you've done it to God, and he will pay you back in time. He will reward you. If you don't see the reward, maybe your children or your children's children will see the reward. Another thing that I realized was this: when this person was saying these things to me, and then she started mentioning all the different people that she's helped that never, do anything for her, that just disappear. Not only sometimes is there an issue of you expecting man to pay you for what God should be paying you back, but also some people low-key already suffer the spirit of rejection. You see, it's not just about you doing good for people. Sometimes people have a spirit of rejection lingering around them, that even like the people you didn't help, like even the ones you help, for some reason they don't really want to stay in your life for one thing or another, drives them away because they see the attitude you have towards them. Anytime you want to ask something from them, you have the spirit of entitlement. You've got things on you that are just driving people around. They come in briefly for what they can get and they are gone. You see, you may want to blame other people. You may be putting it on them. I help this person, they didn't, and that person, that. But when you can mention up to 5-10 people, you have to at some point look in the mirror, look to yourself like, look, where is the issue? I'm doing the good thing, I'm helping, but what exactly is the problem? Do you have a spirit of rejection in play as well? Like, why do people don't really want to hang around you? They don't want to really associate with you. They are happy to receive the good that you have to offer, but after that, there is nothing keeping them around. They are going. Sometimes people stay in our lives, you don't even help them, you didn't even do anything for them, but they just want to be, associated with you. So sometimes there are a lot of things in play. So don't be upset with those people for not helping you. Look to God. It's just like this saying that they say, in ministry, when people are serving, we see this all the time, and you do something that God enables you to do something, like maybe you're a very good singer, or you've been able to accumulate a lot of wealth, and when people are complimenting you for your achievements, instead of giving the glory back to God, you take all the glory for yourself. You're like, yeah, thank you, as if you're, self-made. You see, you never point them to God. You never acknowledge him. It's like, yes, in you doing that, you are settling, for the praise that doesn't belong to you anyway. It always belongs to God. You're settling for the glory that shouldn't be shared with God, for the glory that should be for God, because you're withholding that from him. You are not pointing the people to who really made you who you are. You're taking all the glory, and God is like, okay, fair enough. Since you want people to praise you, oh, great woman of God, great man of God, this and the other, you take the glory that doesn't belong to you. You accept that moment of, of fame, or people praising you and all that, but then you miss out on the blessing. You miss out on the blessing, because how is supposed to happen? People are praising you, you give the glory back to God, that no, this does not belong to me. This does not belong, within, what I have within, around me. It belongs to the Almighty God. This is the one that did this, is the one that made this. And then in return, he blesses you, he continues to increase you. But a lot of people are going around collecting and gathering, the glory that doesn't belong to them, and there's no blessing on there. Like I said, they're missing out on the actual a blessing that they should be receiving in return. And I believe that probably one day when we even die and go to, to heaven, and among all the things that you should have received for the things that you acquired, it's like, no, there's nothing for you, because like the Bible says, you've already received your reward on earth. You've got no other reward waiting for you, because you are just working for the here and the now. You see? So when we are helping people, let me tell you something. I was saying this to someone that, to me, some of the things that I've been through, there are certain principles that I've learned, that if I wanted someone to compensate me for the pain maybe that I've gone through, if I wanted man to say, oh, godly sorry, man's sorry only lasts for a few minutes and it's gone, and it doesn't make any difference. But there's a difference for when God himself says, sorry, my child. He makes it up to you. There's a difference when God himself says, thank you, my child. The reward that comes with that, the other doors that he opens, they are greater, far greater than what man can do to you or man can do for you. Man can never, ever, reward you for what you've done. They will under reward you. Like whatever they give you will never measure up with everything that you went through. Even the sorry that they say to you, like I said, it will never measure up. But when God does it himself, through action, you will feel it. So I want to encourage you, don't get upset with those people. Release them. Set yourself free from that, and don't stop helping people because someone did you dirty. Continue helping others, continue sowing the seed, and continue doing it to the glory of God. And sooner or later, God himself is going to say thank you, and you're going to see a huge difference between his thank you and the one that you are waiting for, man to reward you for. So thank you very much, and happy Sunday again. Bye.